18 forecast with meteorologist Jessie Hawila. Weather from where you live.
Pretty nice day today. We actually had the rain well to our south, and if you look on precision, you can see we had a protection shield around us here. We had this boundary set up just south of Lafayette here, and it kept all the precipitation from really moving farther northward, and we'll expand out the view in its association with this storm system right here out in the Great Plains. And this boundary you can see with all these freeze watches and warnings putting into place. We're going to start continue to sink to the south and bring colder air into our area, which is why we are under that freeze watch, and that's for Friday morning, as temperatures in most locations will be right around freezing, and some of our northeastern counties actually a little bit below freezing for a few hours, which may devastate some of the plants that have already bloomed. Right now, though, you wouldn't think it outside. We actually touched 70 very briefly out there. We're in the upper 60s right now, 68 degrees outside under a clear sky, and we're going to continue to have clear conditions for the rest of the night. Futurecast showing way more clouds than we'll actually have. Now, this boundary is going to continue to sink to the south, so we'll continue to cool off a little bit. We'll have lows tonight in the upper 30s in some of our northeast counties, 38 degrees for the low tonight in Rochester, Logansport, and Winnemac. Right around 40 degrees here in Lafayette and Frankfort. And now the clearing trend will continue through tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening. You can see Futurecast starting to show those clouds chipping away a little more. And we will have sunshine. It will be a nice day, but it'll be just a little bit chilly than we had today. Lower 60s for most of us, maybe some upper 50s here in our northeast counties, 58 degrees in Rochester and Winnemac, calling for a high of 61 degrees here in Lafayette. Again, we'll start with mostly clear skies, and we'll even get rid of those little high thin cirrus clouds by noon, 54 degrees, and we're not going to really work our temperature up too much. Again, lower 60s, and that's because we've got that wind coming in out of the east-northeast. Quite gusty out there tomorrow, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Can't rule out a gust as high as 20 at times. Futurecast, this is Thursday evening. We'll go through Friday morning. We get rid of all the cloud cover, and if you look off to the west, it is dry and it is clear. And that's the trend we really expect for much of the rest of the week. Heading into the weekend is a pretty calm weather pattern all the way up through Sunday. 40 degrees the low tonight. Again, we're not going to be at freezing tonight, and we won't warm it up too much tomorrow as that boundary continues to sink to the south, bringing in that colder air. 61 degrees the high tomorrow. Now here's where that freeze warning and watch comes into play. 32 degrees. That'll be into Friday morning as we clear skies out, and we will cool it down dramatically. Again, Tippecanoe County right now under a freeze watch as we will be flirting with freezing. Areas to the north and east under a freeze warning. We'll warm it up to 71 on Sunday. That comes in the form of some rain there, though, as we have a cold front that moves through Monday and cools it down to actually below average. Do you believe that, guys?
Yeah.
Below average temperatures next Tuesday, 51 degrees the high then. We stay dry all the way through Wednesday.
First time we've been below average in, what, a month or so?
It's been a while. I think it's been a good while. I don't know the exact date, but it's hard to tell, right?
Yeah, this year for sure. All right, thanks, Jesse.